A miracle we often overlook. Sunlight not only hits the surface of our skin, but also penetrates our bodies and goes deep into our cells. Scientists at University College London have proven this seemingly impossible phenomenon. When midday sunlight shines on one side of the body, a faint trace of that light can still be detected on the opposite side. In other words, sunlight, especially infrared light, can penetrate the skin, muscle, and even clothing, weaving its way deep into the very core of our cell. Sunlight is made up of many wavelengths, from ultraviolet to the visible spectrum, and extending into the infrared range, the type of light our eyes can't see, but our bodies absorb most deeply. The wavelength around 850 nanometers is often called the golden key. It's the range where the human body becomes most transparent, allowing light energy to travel deep and spread widely within. When scientists shone LED light at this wavelength onto the body, they discovered something astonishing. The mitochondria, that is the power plants inside our cells' bipassions, began to function more efficiently. Even when the head and eyes were covered, light directed only onto the skin still improved vision, because mitochondria throughout the body can communicate with one another. This phenomenon is known as the abscopal effect, where light acts in one place but brings benefits everywhere. It's like warming one hand by the fire and feeling that warmth spread throughout your body. Light, in essence, is the language our cells use to awaken, heal, and revive one another from within. Inside every cell, the mitochondria work like a flowing river, lined with countless hydroelectric dams. As electrons move through each dam, they turn molecular turbines, generating ATP, the energy currency of life. But over time, that river can grow sluggish, thickened by stress, aging, and pollution. That's when infrared light acts like a warm breeze melting the ice, helping electrons flow smoothly again. Turbines spin faster, and cells produce cleaner, more efficient energy with less wear and tear. As mitochondria work, they release oxidative sparks molecules that can cause damage if not neutralized. And that's when melatonin step in. Idharad, a powerful antioxidant the body produces naturally. What's surprising is that most melatonin isn't made only by the pineal gland in the brain. It's actually produced right inside the mitochondria, within every cell throughout the body. Melatonin acts like an engine's cooling system, keeping cells resilient, preventing breakdown, and slowing the aging process. And the trigger for this entire healing cycle isn't a pill, nor a vitamin, but the gentle, natural touch of infrared light. Even trees, leaves, and green grass reflect about 90% of infrared light. So you take a walk in the park or sit quietly under a tree, your skin's still absorbing the healing light even when your eyes can't see it.
A study in Louisville, Kentucky, planted 8,000 trees in a dense urban area.
After 3 years, residents showed a 13 to 20% reduction in C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation, which translated to a 10 to 15% reduction in their risk of stroke and heart attack. No medication, no extra workouts. Just by breathing and living closer to natural light, and the body begins to heal itself. The human body lives by a biological clock known as the circadian rhythm. In the morning, light awakens us, triggering cortisol to make us alert and ready for the day. At night, as darkness falls, melatonin is released, guiding us into deep sleep and cellular repair. But in the modern world, we live against nature's rhythm. We spend our days indoors under cold artificial light, and our nights bathed in the blue glow of phones, TVs, and computers. The body becomes confused. Cortisol stays high when it should rest. Melatonin can't rise when it's needed most. And we grow tired, sleepless, and more vulnerable to illness than ever. Interestingly, one study found that people who are completely blind have a 30% lower risk of developing cancer because artificial light never disrupts their melatonin production at night. Just one simple habit, turning off every light, letting true darkness return while you sleep, may be one of the easiest ways to protect your body from aging and disease. The body doesn't just need the right kind of light, it also needs light at the right time. Morning light helps reset our internal clock, while the gradual dimming of light in the evening signals melatonin to rise and prepare us for rest. When we work night shifts, this rhythm is disrupted. We sleep at the wrong hours, eat at the wrong hours, and the master clock in the brain falls out of sync with the clocks inside our organs, especially the stomach. One study revealed something remarkable. Night shift workers who simply stopped eating during their shift and returned to eating only during daylight hours reduced their risk of metabolic disorders by 80 to 90%. Why? Because the body regained its natural harmony and the rhythm between light, sleep, and nourishment. Since 2007, most indoor lighting has switched to LED efficient, yes, but stripped of nearly all natural infrared light. We now live surrounded by walls and windows bathed in processed light, while the true light of life remains blocked outside by glass and concrete. But here's the good news. You don't need expensive machines to heal. All it takes is 15 minutes outdoors each day. Letting natural sunlight hit your skin will awaken it, trigger melatonin production, and restore your body's internal energy balance. In today's world, we spend 93% of our lives indoors. We eat processed foods and live under artificial light. Just as real nutrition comes from real fruits and vegetables, real health comes from real light, sunlight, nature, and the right timing. So whenever you can, step out onto your balcony, open a window, or take a quiet walk in the early morning sun. And when night falls, turn off every light and let darkness gently embrace you. Because the right light at the right time doesn't just make you healthier, Doolin. It brings every cell in your body back to life.